Hi, this is Debbie Kaufman. I'm your Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and today is January 1st. Happy New Year! I am going to show you a card that we will be doing for the Stamp Club. It is the Trusty Tools bundle, which is on page 56 of the new mini catalog, January to April. But what's really cool is that with the $50 order during January and February, you get the celebration, which is the Trusty Tools designer paper. Yes, that would be free. Okay, so this is the card, and this is for the Stamp Clubs for January. We're using the designer paper and then just layering it. This hammer is die cut from the paper, the designer paper. Let me show you parts of it. It's just a cool designer paper. So in your kit you'll get different tools that you can get the dies to die cut them out, but I'll be sending them so you'll have to fussy cut them. And so you'll have this, and on the inside we did this with the markers, not the blends, and then of course the envelope. Also part of the suite is these cork adhesive backed cork rounds, which you'll get some of those in your kit as well. Now, these are some of the tools I did die cut from the paper. Let's see, I gotta figure out how to show you. There we go. Okay. But what's really cool is this drill. It comes in two different pieces. And look at this, looks like a key. You can also make a key out of it. So, this is the stamp set. It's got a thank you, happy Father's Day, you're the most awesome. The dies are what's cool, because this is a hammer die, the wrench die, part of the hammer, so you can actually stamp and layer that up. You have the pencil, you have the toolbox with the handle, you have the drill, you have the measuring tape, you have the pegboard, all that wonderful stuff. So it is, and it is not just for men. The paint brushes on this, I have seen some cards which I am gonna try and do that I've seen some samples of using the paint brushes. So this is all two-step stamping, that it looks like you're painting something. It's just amazing. So that could be for any lady that likes to do her own stuff. So this is cool. Okay, on the card, we'll go ahead and see how this goes. Here's your envelope, and here's what you get in the kit. This is, get my little trusty sheet out, copper clay, and it's a half a sheet of cardstock, 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. So cardstock cut in half. Then the black layer is 3 by 4 1/4. The next layer is copper clay, and that is 2 3/4 by 4. 2 3/4 by 4. So that layer's on here. And then the last layer is crushed curry, 2.5 by 3 3/4. But we're going to have to run that through the die to get this. The designer paper, you will have, in one of your cards, you'll have the hammers, and the DSP is, oh, what is it? It's 2 by 5 1/4. And there's the back side. And the other card, you'll have the measuring tapes, the rulers. So you have two different ways of doing it. This little strip is left over for when you cut your white and it's just a little leftover piece, and that's what we're going to use for the happy birthday from Go To Greetings, which I probably don't have here right now, but we'll get it. Okay. Let me get that out and put that on a block. I'm in my little she shed right now, so I've got the things pulled, so hopefully we don't have the interruption. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to die cut this. I'm going to use my peg thing. Now we ran quite a few through, so I'm going to have to see if I didn't get all the pieces out of here. So we'll see how good that cuts. I'm going to center it like so, run it through the machine, run it back. I know I'm shaking the table. I've got a couple tables out here. And there we go. I'm going to get my little tool thing, which I don't know where it's at right now. Here it is. And just kind of poke those out. My brush, I don't think I have my brush with me. The little thing with your take-a-pick tool with the brush, that's what you need for this. But I don't think I brought it. Okay. All right. Then, of course, you know, I like to do my stamping, so I'm going to go ahead and stamp. Oh, you know what? I forgot the inside piece. I need an inside piece, don't I? Yes. That would be right here. Yeah. And also, You're Totally Awesome. I have that on the stamp set already. So, what we're going to do is stamp the happy birthday first. Black memento. And the reason I like to do my stamping first is because I want that to dry. So we'll set that aside. And then we're going to do You're Totally Awesome. I put my stamp set Kitty Wampus, so this is at the top, so that helps me keep it straight. So that's why it's crooked on the block. I'll set that aside, and then I want to stamp my envelope and the inside of this is my envelope, and then I want to stamp the inside. Okay, and then I'm going to use crushed curry. Actually, no, it's copper clay. No, it's not. It's crushed curry. I'm going to use crushed curry for the two-step stamping part. Cover my ink before and this is the inside two-step stamping. So it will line up right, here, we put it up here. Okay. So we're going to two-step stamp that. And then we're going to two-step stamp the envelope. I like to get all the stamping done. Okay. This is the chamois that comes with the glass mat that I'm using, and that just cleans your stamp sets. Obviously, it doesn't want to stick. And this one, and this one. I cased this card from Lynn Starzl, my upline, and I used markers instead of blends because that works better for me on being able to do multiple cards. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use gray granite, the thick end, and I am going to do the inside of this. And you're thinking, well, with markers you can't blend. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. And then I'm going to do this little piece here, and then I'm going to take the Daffodil Delight and do this, and the ruler. Then I'm going to go back with the gray granite because it's dried now, and just shade in the marks. See? Just shade that. And then the crushed curry. See how that works? It shades, and then just kind of. So that's the envelope. Now we'll do the inside. Same technique. Gray granite, and Daffodil Delight. You can use any colors, different, you know, just whatever colors you have. Okay, now we're going to shade the gray granite, and we're going to shade the crushed curry. And we're going to shade the Daffodil Delight. And all we have to do now is just layer our card. So I will put, you can use either side you want. We will put the hammer down. I just think this set is so versatile that you can use it with just about any way you want to do it. I got to get up here so you can see. I have not done a video obviously in a long time, so I'm trying to get back into it's January 1st. Time to do videos. Okay, now we're going to layer this. On this. And then this, I just put a little bit of glue in between. Can you see it? Oh, well, you can't answer me, can you? I will be drawing names for Stamp Club today, so watch for that as well. We have 8 people in the Stamp Club. We have a lady from Maine, a lady from Minnesota, one from Ashland, and then some ladies from Anniston. So we will go to October. I have 8 people, so that only actually takes you till August. And then if no one else joins the Stamp Club, then September and October will be a random drawing for the hostess, if my name will not be included in that. Okay. So, instead of a hammer, I'm just going to put this on. Let's see, I need my scissors. And all I did not dimensional anything up. Everything is glued down. And I'm going to put that right there. Sometimes when, let's see, sometimes when you die cut something out of the designer paper, it's a little bit flimsier. I went and die cut white too, and just added white to give it a little bit more sturdiness. So that's also what I do with the dies, cut out, and you use your leftover, your retired cardstock to do that, because you have it behind here and you don't see it. So that's a way to use your retired cardstock and make it a little bit more sturdier when you're die cutting from the designer paper. I hope that makes sense. I'm kind of afraid to watch this video back because I have a feeling it's going to be pretty, yeah. Okay. So now we're going to add my happy birthday. And we're just going to add this tool because that's what I cut out. Doesn't make any difference which tools you use. And then we're going to add some of these. I think they're so cute here. They're just darling. Oh, you hear the golf carts going around here. Okay. And then the inside is right here. And we will add that. So when you die cut a bunch of these tools out, you can make several birthday cards. And like I said, I like using the markers because you can still shade and they don't bleed through and they don't run out, destroy the tips as easily. There's the card. Wasn't that fun? Okay. See? That's the first card in the stamp club. So we'll let you know when the next one is. I gotta find my little thing to turn this off.